Good morning. It is Monday morning, May the 10th, and we are connected. Look at there. Boy, we had a great day yesterday at church. We had we had all kinds of visitors, and people were there visiting with their mom and going to church with their mom, and oh my goodness, we had bought 24 roses to give away, and then we had I think 24 of the little bouquets that another florist had made, and so it worked out really good. We had them all come down front, and they lined up the whole front of the church. We had 21 that were there, and then a couple of the boys took the roses to their grandmother and to their dad's mom. So that was fun. They got to do that, and but we did. Boy, we had a good day. We had a good day. Lots of stuff happening. Good morning, Bruce. I guess you're already on the road, and we did. And then yesterday, Sterling brought his mom and dad over, and we had fun with him. That little dude, he's crawling. Not just a little bit, he's crawling. I told his mom, now it begins. He is mobile. He will never be where you leave him at this point. He will be somewhere else. But he was fun. We had a good time. He is very vocal. It won't be long, and he'll be talking. Probably next 3 months he'll be walking. He pulled himself up while we were here. He just kept trying to figure it out, and he finally figured it out, and he just stood up. Maybe he was holding on to stuff, but that was fun. But oh my goodness. So we had a good time. There's somebody else. Good morning, whoever you are. We're glad you're with us. Now, this is Dawn's last week of school. Kids are out Thursday. Her last day is Friday, and then she'll be home. And it'll be a first summer in, oh my goodness, 2 or 3 years. Yeah, we don't have to. There's Carolyn. Good morning, Carolyn. How's life in Florida? I hope you guys are doing well. That she doesn't have to go and take care of her dad, and but we'll probably still spend quite a bit of time over there, and just because we like going over there. But Mother's Day was good. Good. It's raining. Well, good for you guys. It's supposed to rain here this evening, which would be good. I need to put some corn in the ground. And I planted some Indian corn and some okra. The okra that I planted was, oh my goodness, it may have been 30, 40 years old, the okra seed. It was my grandfather's. And every year they would set off 2 plants, and they would tie pieces of material around them, and he would never cut those okra plants. He'd just let them go to seed. And so it's seed that he's had, generation after generation after generation. But we planted it. We'll see if it'll come up. If it'll rain, it'll help today. But raining in Tish, all right. Well, it's not here yet, but it's supposed to be. So this was her first Mother's Day without Mom. Dawn's moms died the same week. Several years ago, and so and then tomorrow is Mom's birthday, and so it's just it's a good time. It's a hard time, but there's just yesterday was just a day of celebration, and we very much enjoyed that. We're in Acts chapter 8 this morning, starting in verse 26. Yeah, we wound up in 25, but we'll read 25 again. And Simon, they got to fussing at him because he was wanting them to show them how to lay their hands on people, and so he could make money. It says, so after they had testified and spoken the word of the Lord, they traveled back to Jerusalem, preaching the gospel in many villages of the Samaritans. And Simon was with them, from best I understand. In verse 26, an angel of the Lord spoke to Philip, get up and go south to the road that goes down from Jerusalem to Gaza. This is the desert road. So he got up and went, and there was an Ethiopian man, a eunuch and high official of Candace, queen of the Ethiopians, who was in charge of her entire treasury. He had come to worship in Jerusalem and was sitting in his chariot on his way home, reading the prophet Isaiah aloud. The Spirit told Philip, go and join the chariot. And when Philip ran up to it, he heard him reading the prophet Isaiah and said, do you understand what you're reading? How can I, he said, unless someone guides me. So he invited Philip to come up and sit with him. Now the scripture passage he was reading was this: he was led like a sheep to the slaughter, and as a lamb is silent before its shearer, so he does not open his mouth. In his humiliation, justice was denied him. Who will describe his generation? For his life is taken from the earth. The eunuch said to Philip, I ask you, who is this prophet saying this about, himself or someone else? Philip proceeded to tell him the good news about Jesus, beginning with that scripture. As they were traveling down the road, they came to some water, and the eunuch said, look, there's water. What would keep me from being baptized? So he ordered the chariot to stop, and both Philip and the eunuch went down into the water, and he baptized them. And when they came out of the water, the Spirit of the Lord carried Philip away. And the eunuch did not see him any longer, but went on his way rejoicing. Philip appeared in Azotus, Azotus, and he was traveling and preaching the gospel in all the towns until he came to Caesarea. Well, we've heard that story a bunch, haven't we? Well, how can I understand it unless somebody teaches me? We've all got to be taught, don't we? What a beautiful story. Well, today we've got pastor's conference. I'm going to go to Tish here in a little bit. I don't know what all is going to happen today. It's supposed to rain. Need to plant a couple of rows of corn. See if I can get it in before the rain comes. I don't know. Just got a little bit of a list of stuff to do. But it's going to be a good day. Well, as you go about your day, just know Dawn and I, we love you guys. We did have a great day yesterday. Oh my goodness. And there was 40 in church. And then we had, I think, 9 watching. So that was fun. And as always, call and check on somebody. Tell them that you love them. Say kind words and do kind things. And I'll see you in the morning at 8 o'clock. We love you guys. Bye-bye.